Okay, so let's talk about how we are on social media. Because I'm telling you, a lot of you have been traumatized and you don't even understand how traumatized you are. And I can tell that you're traumatized by how you react to videos. Hold on, I gotta get a brush. Okay, I've got a brush now. So, we react to videos and comments in a weird way out here. We're very fucking feral out here. Because we literally take zero time to mask or ground or anything before we start fucking furiously typing. Those little thumbs, just giving her, just fucking going. There's actually coffee in the cup. I know some Canadians have given us a bad name without actually having coffee in their fucking cup. Anyways, so basically, when people see something they don't agree with, or even someone's clapping back to a certain person, and some people just become like rabid fans of people out here with their parasocial relationships. And a lot of us are having parasocial relationships, and it's okay as long as we remember and stay grounded, people. So I'm going to circle back. I'm circling back to where I began. Y'all have fucking PTSD and you don't even understand. PTSD is reacting to something as if it's still actually happening. Your brain has not clocked that the thing that you're reacting to isn't real. Okay? But now you're going to say, but Kat, the comment I just saw is real and it just happened. Okay. But you're still having a reaction to it that is an emotionally inappropriate reaction. Okay? Because the situation does not warrant the level of emotion that you're having. Okay? It's a comment, and a lot of you, shame on you, aren't checking to see that the comments aren't bots. And I've done this, I did this on my other account, but if you see an account and it's got 0 likes and it's a numbered account, or there's no pictures, there's no creator content, that is your first clue. If there is no creator content with that person showing their face and making videos, it's either a troll or a bot. And why are you so fucking desperate for an argument that you will argue with anything, even if it's a fucking machine? Let that sink in for a second. Are you so desperate for an argument that you will argue with a fucking machine? Are you that desperate for interaction? You need to get out and fucking touch grass. And I literally mean touch grass. Because if you're reacting that way to seeing something that a bot says, you are fucking traumatized. And you need to deal with your trauma so you can fucking survive as a human being. Okay? Because long-term PTSD unalives you. You can pick up a book by Gabor Mate if you want to see the long-term effects of trauma on any human being. It's rug use, and you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Or, basically high-risk behavior, not caring, getting into fights with people, etc., etc. And long-term because see, if you're in fight or flight, that means your adrenal glands are going, and you're ready to either fight or run or faint or whatever it is you do when you panic. But if seeing a comment online that is done by something that isn't even human sets you off into a rage, if you need to go after a commenter, You are in the midst of a PTSD episode and you need to calm your fucking ass down. So now there's going to be a new rule. Whenever you see a comment and it makes you mad, you're going to count to 10. Literally count out loud to 10. Because I don't trust your brain to do that. See, you're not using the right part of your brain. When you're in fight or flight, you're using the primeval part of your brain. That part of your brain isn't known to wax eloquent. That part of your brain gets you into fist fights and makes you wake up with people that you regret waking up next to. Okay? That's your primeval part of your brain. Okay? Survival, hunger, basic stuff. You basic when you're in PTSD mode. Okay? So, you need to actively change that because you are responsible for your mental health, not the rest of the world. Okay? And this is, since June is Men's Mental Health Month, this is my mental health. And yes, it's getting really dark in here because it's storming. And that's fine because I like storms. But at least the primeval part of my brain likes storms. But this, we need to fucking get our shit together, people, because if we don't stop just being reactive and freaking out and fighting with each other, which is exactly what certain people in the world want for us, and if you don't think that there's certain people on their knees praying that we have issues and division and problems, you're crazy, because you know that they are actually praying for our downfall, actively sending that energy towards us, okay? But we need to get our shit together and we need to stop being in constant reactive abuse, okay? So that means when you see something that pisses you off, you have to ask yourself why. Why am I so pissed off about this? Why does this bother me so much? Why am I having this reaction? Because that's what you're doing. You're reacting. You're not thinking. You're not using your frontal lobe, which is the part that we use to understand our consequences, and the part that we use to think. So when you're reacting, you're not thinking, okay? And that's what they want. I don't know if you've ever had this happen. Maybe in school you had this happen. Somebody just come up along beside you, somebody that is giving you the stink eye, and just pushes you off balance. Maybe a brother or a sister did that to you. You just kind of get pushed off balance. So you're not standing there and you're not under your own power anymore. You're actually desperately trying to get back on balance. Okay? So when this happens, you're not at your full strength. You're just reacting and flailing. So when you're reacting to somebody's comment, you're mentally flailing. You're not creating a balanced approach. And it's making you look bad. And I think people don't understand that when you are out of control and reacting to things in this way, there we go. It's you that looks bad. And you're also showing the person, and if they are a troll, that's exactly what they want. They want you to react. So, take a deep breath, put your feet on the ground, and calm the fuck down before you start typing a bunch of shit and getting mad at people. I hope this helps. Have a great day.